Eli was up early by himself this morning. Since he wasn't officially employed by the organization, he didn't have to keep the late hours that the others did. So far, he'd found working for Gaz to be an overall enjoyable experience. The choice of decor did weird him out a little, though. After breakfast, he went out to get the mail, which contained a nice piece of tanzanite back from the gem cutters. Then he sat down with the paper while he waited for Fujiko to get up. The two were making a trip to Shangsim-La today. On arrival, Fujiko sought out her contact to learn his secret Sim-Fu techniques. He was very forthcoming with his information, and gave graphic descriptions. Hopefully, this was what the organization back home had wanted. Without the others, Gaz was left to entertain himself. For starters, he thought he would finally get some furnishings in his own room and get the new bathroom installed. Meanwhile, Eli had returned to the academy looking for his next opponent. This time, the match would be right there in the training room. In the end, Eli emerged victorious. While that had been going on, Fujiko had made her way to the training grounds. She thought it was time to put what she had read about into practice. Fresh from his recent victory, Eli wasted no time in challenging his next rival. This time, however, his Sim-Fu was not strong. With some guidance from Sifu Bao, Fujiko had advanced from a novice and received a new belt. Not far away, Eli vented his frustrations breaking boards. Practicing late into the evening, he improved his own skills as well. Back home, Gaz ran into Alana's husband, Kai Kahale, while he was out campaigning. Kai was mayor of the island, and his marriage to the resident supervillainess meant his administration was a bed of corruption Gaz hoped to exploit. After warming him up, Gaz would get on the subject of real estate deals. The next day, Eli didn't even bother to return to the academy, and set up a revenge match right there in the lobby of the tourist hotel. Unfortunately, even fighting on home turf didn't seem to help. He went to comfort himself with some ice cream. Meanwhile, Fujiko's tireless training and determination had earned her another belt. The skills she was learning would be valuable assets in her heists back home. Going to the market for an early dinner, she noticed the important-looking building across the plaza. Who knew what ancient treasures were inside there? She decided to check it out. Upon entering the building, she found many interesting and expensive-looking objects. Unfortunately, she wasn't alone in here, and was careful not to do anything too conspicuous. Looking around, she found a floor plate which opened a hidden passage. Fujiko wasn't too thrilled about revealing ancient secrets in front of a couple of adventurers, and although she hadn't planned to, she quickly decided to explore the stairs before others could take all the treasure. Unfortunately, she had no way of entering the passage at the bottom, but she hoped that would deter other tomb raiders as well. Back on the island, Gaz was finally approached by the higher-ups for his initiation into the Ministry of Evil. He would still be a nameless henchman, but he would be a part of the big jobs, and it marked his first step toward the inner circle. Perhaps, he thought, it was time for a few henchmen of his own.